Hi, my name is Danielle Bratton, and I'm presenting a study conducted by myself and Dr. Dana Renicky on the effectiveness of online asynchronous BST for teaching APA formatting skills to grad students. Writing is a basic skill behavior analysts need, but some lack professional writing skills in the graduate program. Grad level ABA courses are task list focused, forcing instructors to choose between teaching content or writing to avoid overwhelming learners with feedback. It was our experience that written asynchronous feedback and comments and markups on things like mentalistic language, colloquial tone, and general writing skills didn't appear to impact learner performance, suggesting that learners needed some sort of discrete instruction. We wondered if we focused on a concrete skill with clear right and wrong like APA formatting, if we could demonstrate experimental control to isolate effective methods for improving writing performance that could potentially be used later to teach those less concrete writing skills. This study was conducted during a 10-week online graduate level ABA course consisting of 12 learners, 8 of whom consented to have their data used for this study. As part of the course requirements, learners had to attend a live 2-hour lecture each week and submit an exit password verifying attendance. For this study, the exit passwords were used to gather baseline and treatment data by presenting learners with novel information and asking them to complete a specified APA formatting task. Weeks 1 and 10 consisted of a pre-test and post-test in the form of a multiple choice quiz in which learners had to identify correctly APA format items. Even weeks, baseline data were gathered, but during odd weeks or treatment weeks, I provided instructions and modeled the APA formatting task through screen share. Then learners were given novel information and asked to accurately perform the task and submit it as their exit password. Learners were provided with feedback on their performance and asked to resubmit if there were any errors. Data were also gathered on APA performance on all students' written assignments throughout the course, which were completed during weeks 2, 3, 5, 8, and 9. The multiple baseline cross behaviors was used with each participant. Some of the reference implemented per dependent variable across learner written assignments. There were improvements made to formatting following the implementation of the independent variable. The following data are aggregate data from the 8 consenting participants. APA performance improved from baseline on the post-test quiz for each dependent variable. As a whole, within the exit ticket passwords, learners made improvements during the rehearsal phase of BST in comparison to baseline. Most significantly, learners did generalize skills acquired during BST to their written assignments. Pre-teaching data were gathered from learners' Unit 2 assignment, which occurred before any BST had been implemented. The post-teaching data were collected from assignments that most closely followed for BST for that dependent variable. Now here's a depiction of the improvements made for each dependent variable on average for the group across each assignment. Title pages were taught after the first data point, references after the second, in-text after the third, and headings taught after the fourth. Now, this study has limitations as there was not a strong demonstration of experimental control, likely related to the increased attention to APA formatting each week. The data did show that while learners made improvements, they did not make improvements to 100%. More interestingly, they were inconsistent in the APA errors that they made, suggesting they weren't simply copying and pasting incorrectly formatted items. Now, this research could help to identify instructional strategies that could improve not only foundational writing skills, but writing skills to enhance scientific discourse and those necessary in professional practice. Further, it provides a foundation for exploring the use of BST in a partially asynchronous format. Thank you so much for taking the time to hear my presentation.